Buongiorno. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Papa Joe's.
And I'm Mama Donna.
And you're watching Love and Food, where it's all about the love of people and the love of food.
And Joe and I strongly believe in this community in which we live, and it's our hope that through this show we're going to be able to communicate all the wonderful resources we have available for people every day. And we also have are going to be joined by our special guest, Christine Collins, and she is from PayitFowardFarm, and she will be telling us about all the wonderful things that they're accomplishing. Oh, I'm really getting excited because, you know, we have another guest too.
Yeah, but before I want to hear about PayitFowardFarm.
Yeah, but she's going to tell us all about it when we have the interview.
But let's not forget about cooking. Actually, today we're going to do some baking, and we're going to be joined by Chris Giordano. She's going to be cooking gluten-free peanut butter chunk muffin.
Yeah, no, gluten-free peanut butter chocolate chunk muffins.
I forgot the chocolate, my favorite.
I love chocolate, and so does Papa Joe.
Why are you giving my secret on TV? Yes, I do love chocolate. But anyway, I think it's going to be yum, yum, yum.
It's going to be an exciting show. We're gonna have lots of fun.
Yeah, but don't go away. We'll be cooking. We're actually going to be baking just for you.
George's Appliance Center, your brand source appliance dealer, is a proud supporter of HCGB. Their professional service technicians provide quality service for your purchases and existing appliances. George's Appliance Center's new showroom is located at 13449 Chambord Street in Brooksville. Loving Food would like to thank the following businesses for their generous donations: Gale Insulation, George's Appliances, and the Hernando County Fairgrounds. Pamper and spoil yourself at Capricci Gifts and Healing Waters next to Papa Joe's. They have a wide variety of gifts to choose from for everyone, including that hard-to-buy-for person on your list.
Ciao, and welcome back to Loving Food.
And we're here with Christine Collins, who's with PayitFowardFarms, and Chris
Giordano.
Thank you. I was going to butcher it even though I practiced. But anyway, Chris Giordano, who is going to be cooking for us. And we wound up having both of them join the table today because they were really getting involved with each other's conversation while we're getting the set ready and finding out that Christine is getting ready to introduce. Tell us about it.
Well, I'm with the PayitFowardFarm, and we are a farm that helps single mother families. Our mission is to help the moms and their children become sustainable and lead a fulfilling lifestyle.
Okay, so you were talking to her, though, about doing a cooking class for the girls,
Yes.
getting rid of bad things in their diet, right?
Absolutely.
And so, go ahead. You got in cahoots together, right?
We did. I was so excited to get to meet Chris this morning because we are starting a healthy living program at the farm. Okay. We have banned all negative foods. Nobody can bring soda to the farm. They can't bring high fructose corn syrup. And we're trying to do a gluten-free and sugar-free diet. So I was very excited to meet Chris, who that is her mission in life, is to help people in gluten and sugar-free diets. So she's going to come to the farm.
This guy is so good.
Yes,
Look at how he brings people together. Yeah. And you, in fact, were introduced to us through our last guest on another show. Which one was it?
American Cancer Society.
Yeah, and
yes,
that's right. Yeah. And so he's just pulling us all together because we're all for the same thing: helping people get unstuck or get better places in life. And tell us a little bit more about some of the things that you have. 15 girls, you said?
We're currently working with about 15 families, and I love what you just said, helping people get unstuck, because really, if I had to say the one word that describes what we're trying to do, it's unstuck. We're trying to help women move forward in their lives. We have a 10-acre farm out in Spring Hill, and we are working with our moms and kids just to help them in any way that they're feeling stuck, whether it be emotional, spiritual, financial. We're trying to help them move out of those positions and toward a fulfilling lifestyle.
Yeah, and you were saying something about getting rid of negative feedback of any kind, like
Yes,
getting the barriers gone.
Yes, we've just started a campaign on breaking all barriers to becoming centered in love and kindness. And so we're reaching out into the community and reaching into ourselves to figure out what our barriers are so that we can help ourselves and help others.
Very good.
That is great. But let me ask you something, Chris. Christine, I'm sorry.
Yes.
You can't Chris, Christine.
Chris or Christine?
Okay. What made you start? When I see Pay Forward Farm, I'm thinking that so we're going to labor, and I'm going to work for my labor, and you're going to pay me later. So what do you mean by Pay Forward Farm?
Well, to start with, the way that the farm got started is I feel like I was told in a dream several years ago from God to honor my mother, and the way that we figured we would do that is to start a farm in her honor. And so this farm is in my mother's honor, who had 9 children, and my father passed away when there were 6 of us left at home. So she really struggled, but raised all of us and did a great job. So this farm is in her honor. And the Pay It Forward part.
She was a single mom.
She was a single
raising
mom.
6
kids.
Oh my gosh.
6.
I
And
can't
she
even
had.
imagine that.
Yeah, she had a lot of strikes against her. She didn't finish her education. She didn't have a job. She didn't have any money. But she raised us all thinking we were very wealthy, because she always found a way to provide for us.
And you have some young ladies that are pursuing their education,
Yes.
probably through a lot of encouragement from
Yes.
your endeavor with the Pay It Forward. But they do pay forward. You were saying they do service. Tell us about that.
Right. Each of our members are required to do 9 hours of volunteer service each month. 6 of those hours are spent on the farm, serving the farm and serving each other, and then 3 of those hours are spent out in the community, because we feel like there's a lot of empowerment through paying it forward and giving to others.
Absolutely.
That's great.
We
Well,
have
I know that Chris Giordano is going to get involved with you, so
Absolutely.
we have one need met over there.
I'm
But-
loving that.
Yes, and then I understand Chris teaches culinary, schoolers, right?
Yes,
You're
yes,
doing
I do.
culinary teaching,
Yes.
and then but gluten-free and also other type of a food.
Yes.
And this is what the show is all about: is to bring people together. But now, how can the community get involved with you to help you out?
Well, we have a website, PayitFowardFarm.org, so folks can look on our website. We love showing off our property. So it's not real pretty, but there's a lot of love there. So you can call us at our number at 813-966-7448, and we'll schedule a tour of the farm.
Are you maxed out as many goes? What's your maximum? Let's say, I want to say client guest at your farm.
I think our hearts can hold as many as God will bring us.
But that's because they're not actually staying there.
They don't live
come
there.
to you, they get the
Correct.
classes, they get the fellowship, they get the support.
Correct.
Excellent.
And also they
Yes.
get resources for kids. So you can watch my baby and feel safe.
Exactly.
That you can watch my baby while I go to work. So basically, it's not a farm; it's a farm of resources.
Yes,
Wow.
absolutely.
Wow, that is unbelievable, folks. I can't believe that we have something like that in our community.
Well, we're learning a lot. We thought we knew
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
the charities, but every day you
Yep.
learn something new, and it's wonderful to know that you're out there for the young single moms. I guess they don't have to be any particular age,
Yeah,
just
right.
singles.
No,
Just sick.
Right?
absolutely not. We
It's-
actually have a grandmother raising her
Wow.
granddaughter,
Wow.
who is part of our farm.
Well, we are running out of time, unfortunately, on our interview, but we'll continue talking while Chris is going to be baking for us, and I can't
All right.
wait.
Yeah,
And
we've already made sure that Papa Joe's going to help you break the
He's
eggs.
going to break the eggs.
Break the eggs.
He does it better than
break
me.
the eggs. Okay. But don't forget, stay with us. Don't go away. We're going to be baking just for you. And a word from our sponsor.
All right, awesome.
George's Appliance Center, your brand source appliance dealer, is a proud supporter of HCGB. Their professional service technicians provide quality service for your purchases and existing appliances. George's Appliance Center's new showroom is located at 13449 Chambord Street in Brooksville. Loving Food would like to thank the following businesses for their generous donations: Gale Insulation, George's Appliances, and the Hernando County Fairgrounds. Pamper and spoil yourself at Capricci Gifts and Healing Waters next to Papa Joe's. They have a wide variety of gifts to choose from for everyone, including that hard-to-buy-for person on your list.
Welcome back to Loving Food. Honey, I can't wait till we get this thing.
Wait a minute. First, I want to reintroduce Christine Collins from PayitFowardFarms and
Chris Giordano, she's going to be baking a gluten-free chocolate. What was that? Chocolate?
Peanut butter chocolate chunk muffins.
Goodness.
Yum! I can't wait. But as tradition is, we want to present you with an apron and
wonderful.
Welcome on our show. And this is yours to keep, and Chris, you keep yours too.
That's right.
And that's our thank
That's
you for your
exciting.
taking time to come out and share all these wonderful messages to the people out there that we so much love and care about.
Which we'll be talking a little bit more about it while we do our baking. But Chris, we're
Thank
going
you.
to proceed with Chris. Thank you very much for being on our show.
Absolutely.
And then I want you to know that she's going to give you some valuable information for those that are gluten sensitive and have a celiac disease. Is that
Yes,
it?
celiac disease, yes.
All right, she teaches gluten-free baking into an home school, and also is cooking, gluten-free cooking as well?
Yes, one of my
All right.
classes is gluten-free
Good.
baking, actually.
Okay, great. So I don't want you to forget that I have a gluten-free pizza in our place.
I will have to come try it.
Yeah, pasta.
Well, you know, let me finish.
Oh,
lady.
I'm sorry.
And also we have a gluten-free pasta, spaghetti, and penne as well. And we have several sauces that is also gluten-free. And I came up with a combination of spices that we use that are also gluten-free.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
one of these days I might put it in a bottle. I don't know.
And how much? And what about dessert?
And thank you for reminding me. I got
It's
a
so
gluten-free
hard to
dessert
find
as well.
really delicious
Yes.
gluten-free desserts. So we're really, really privileged to have you
Wow.
here today to teach us how to get that.
Right.
Okay. all
Let's
right.
get started. What do we have
All
here,
right.
Chris?
We're going to make peanut butter chocolate chunk muffins, and I'm using coconut flour,
Wow.
which is a gluten-free flour.
Now, coconut is really, really great for everybody, cooking-wise.
It's high in fiber. It's very, very high in fiber.
And it's very helpful for the mind,
Yes.
right?
Yes. There's a lot of health benefits to coconut flour and coconut oil, actually.
Coconut oil.
Yes.
But the coconut oil, I understand there was a discrepancy where coconut oil was no good because high in cholesterol, and then later on the doctors, whatever the medical association decided that coconut oil is good for you.
It is. It is.
Right.
It's high in lauric acid,
Okay.
which is very good for your body.
Okay.
Very
Right,
good
which
for
I'm
the body.
glad. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I use coconut oil in place of my melted butter, but I love the taste of butter, so
Yeah.
always put it in. Always put it in. So we're going to start out with our
Okay.
eggs. Now, because coconut flour is so high in fiber, you need a lot more liquid. So that's why when you are making product with coconut flour, you're going to use a lot more eggs. You say, oh my gosh, well, that's a lot of eggs, but eggs are relatively inexpensive. So
And they're also healthy. They
Yes,
used to
they are.
say
Very.
eggs were not really the best for people with high cholesterol, but I think that we're in a new age where we can see scientifically what really impacts our cells good.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're finding and reversing a lot of this stuff. And not just egg whites, but egg yolks too, because I'm always telling them, you can eat the whole egg. It's all right.
yolks, the yolks are high in vitamin B vitamins, which if you are a celiac, you really need, because celiacs get depleted of your vitamin Bs.
Wow.
So,
egg yolks are awesome for you. So.
And
that's
I understand,
good.
if you don't mind saying, that you have a celiac.
Yes, I've had celiacs for about 12 years now.
12 years, so therefore you're speaking from experience.
Yes, yes.
And I
oh,
hope
yes.
you're taking that to heart, because Chris speaks from experience. And look, the website on the bottom of the screen, you can always send, not the website, the email address, and then you can call Chris, and you can email Chris, and then you can ask any questions. She'll be happy to answer you and direct you to some of the cookbooks that she gets
We
ideas
better
from.
let her get this going.
Watch how you're talking to me, okay?
Get up. I'm hungry.
Okay.
Well, Joe, you do it so well.
I'm starving.
I would love to give you the honors to crack 6 eggs in here for me.
What a girl. I'm on the egg cracker now, okay?
You are.
Okay, so I get 1,
Wow.
2, 3. I got a shell inside there. Little shell. 4, 5, and 6. Let me get that little bit shell that I got inside there.
You are an egg cracking expert,
Is that
aren't
not
you?
so-
Yes.
I'm impressed.
Okay, got it.
All right, awesome.
Sorry.
All right, so now we're going to beat these up really, really nice.
Okay. Okay, you're beating them up, and
Yes.
then once you get your liquid going, and then you begin to put your dry.
Now I'm going to do all my liquids first. I have all my dry ingredients. I have the coconut flour, baking powder, and sea salt. I
Sea
like
salt.
to use sea salt because it's high in mineral content as well. So everything I like to eat is high in vitamins and minerals.
That's beautiful. Yes. Okay.
So you're going to beat that in, and we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of melted butter.
Okay. He give you that recipe online when in our website when you hear the show. You can see Chris' recipe.
And I like to use sweeteners that are high in minerals for you. So I'm
Okay.
using grade B maple syrup, which is also very high in
Minerals? Wow.
I like to use honey as well. Honey is, of course, you lose some of it when you bake the honey, but honey is really good for you as well. I also like to use honey granules, or there's a natural sugar substance, sucanat, which is really good as well.
Okay.
It's not processed.
It's not processed.
It's not bleached or
Okay.
deodorized or
Made to
anything
look
like that.
pretty.
Yes,
Nice can.
yes. And then I'm going to put in half a teaspoon of vanilla.
Yeah.
Beat that in really
Love
good.
this.
Oh, it is awesome.
So imagine
And
your
peanut
girls-
butter.
Peanut butter. Man, I forgot to bring my toast. I love peanut butter. Now, that don't look like the peanut butter that I buy in the store. What is the difference with this?
This is also, well, it's just peanut butter. That's all it is. It's just peanut butter, and I use it all natural peanut butter.
Right.
And you have to store it in the refrigerator, otherwise your oils become rancid.
Wow.
And so that's what I like to do.
Great.
Sounds
All right.
great. Wow. Can you imagine how happy the girls are going to be when they
Oh my
get
goodness.
to experience something like this?
When I get to tell them I know how to make chocolate chip peanut butter muffins gluten-free, they'll be all over that.
And then you put these first? Oh,
No, that's going to be last.
Oh my goodness, I
That's
almost got my
last.
hand slapped there.
That's last.
Not as
And
bad
then
as
you're
me,
going to put in your dry ingredients. I always like to switch from my whisk because it just it gets too caught in there, and then you lose some of your batter. So that's
Wow.
what I like to do.
Wow, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes. I bet you did know that. You're a chef.
Well, I try. All right.
So you want to mix that. You want to get the coconut flour mixed in. You want to get your lumps out.
Right.
Now you don't have to worry about overbeating gluten-free stuff because the gluten's taken out.
Right.
There's no gluten in there,
That's
so
right.
you don't have to worry about overbeating.
That looks good enough to have as a shake in the morning.
It's truly a science, you
Yeah,
know? You think
absolutely.
about it, and I know that you have this that scientific palate, Joe, that you can put together anything and make it taste great.
I actually talk to the food. I'm talking to Anna. No, I'm not going to say I want you to eat.
Put the love in.
Yes,
But there's
that's
so
right.
much science to it, you know, the
Absolutely.
chemistry.
There's a lot of science to make steps, and also there's a lot of science. There's a lot of energy that goes into the food, that the food receives that energy, especially with your hand. And that's what difference
lot of
between one
love.
chef and one
Yes,
other.
yes,
You
that's
know,
right.
a lot of people don't. This is a difference when your hands and my hand goes in there. It's different.
Yes,
Anyway, we need
that's
to put
right.
that together because
Yes.
we got to get it into
Okay.
the oven.
All right, and I'm using gluten-free chocolate
Okay.
chunks. You could use chocolate chips. You could use white chocolate,
Right.
but I like to taste the chocolate with the peanut butter.
Okay, and then of course we grease the pan.
Yes,
Okay, and then we'll set the temperature at 400 degrees.
400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes,
15,
depending on
20
your
minutes.
oven.
Yes,
And you're going to fill your cups about 2/3,
two-thirds.
halfway
Okay.
full.
Great. So, Chris, while we finish putting the batter into the muffin pan, we're going to put them in the oven. We'll be back after you hear our sponsors, and we're going to be baking just for you.
Loving Food would like to thank the following businesses for their generous donations: Gale Insulation, George's Appliances, and the Hernando County Fairgrounds. Pamper and spoil yourself at Capricci Gifts and Healing Waters next to Papa Joe's. They have a wide variety of gifts to choose from for everyone, including that hard-to-buy-for person on your list. George's Appliance Center, your brand source appliance dealer, is a proud supporter of HCGB. Their professional service technicians provide quality service for your purchases and existing appliances. George's Appliance Center's new showroom is located at 13449 Chambord Street in Brooksville.
Ciao, and welcome back to Loving Food.
And look what we have here. Isn't that beautiful? And guess what I have? I get to lick the spoon. I always make sure that when my grandkids are over and I'm baking, they get to lick the bowl and spoon.
Oh, my
I
And
thought
they
you was going to
love
hit.
it.
I thought you were going to hit me with that.
You can't have it. It's mine. I'm saving this for later.
Okay. This is great, Chris. They look so delicious. I can't wait till I go. One, just like. Well, should we get one to our guest?
I think she should be the
I
first to
think
try.
so. How exciting this is, Chris. Thank you.
We look
Wow,
like
look at
stepchildren on
that.
this side.
Oh,
Oh,
Come on, Chris. I've had it. All right.
Get the one with the chocolate chunk hanging out there.
Yeah.
wow.
oh.
Oh, you gonna try yours? Okay.
Don't take a big bite, okay?
Look at how it has such good consistency.
Yeah.
It's very
Yum.
moist.
Delicious. Oh,
You never know it was gluten-free. I'm sorry, but the stuff that I bought like that in the health food stores, they ruin it, you know, and it's a good thing to know that it's possible to achieve really good stuff.
Well,
Recipes.
Chris, it's been really wonderful to work with you, and I hope we can work in the future. But I understand that you're going to be going to our PayitFowardFarm and do some of this teaching.
Yes.
It's so great. I'm really
Yes.
happy to
Yes.
hear that.
Yeah,
we are looking forward to having you out there. Thank you, Chris.
I'm glad
yeah.
to share my knowledge. I am.
Great union.
And that's what's all about, to share. And then whether you share your time or you share your money to support this charity, you're sharing. And then and that's what's so great. Oh, that's what makes this country so wonderful. And then we are sharing. And our community is really wonderful to have all these organizations to help forward. I say forward to live and to live the way, because we all been in the bottom, and it's so great that I have someone to be able to lift you up.
And what a beautiful thing. Your mother
Well, thank
inspired
you.
such a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
cause.
And I-
Absolutely.
And I have that agape love to be able to do that. And then agape love is love without giving, love without any recompense as well. So
Yeah, and expecting nothing. That's awesome.
yeah, that is great. So don't forget, those of you who are watching, if you need help, please view that website where Chris Kristen Collins has a Pay Forward Farm. So if you need any help, you may be able to go there and then get help. Or if you can help financially, please do as well that. And then, well, we are about to come to the end of our show, which I can't wait till I finish my muffins off the camera because I got to pick out. And then Chris Giordano, I really appreciate it. And it was a wonderful that we got to meet through a friend.
Yes.
And then I got to meet you, and then you'll be wonderful. And gluten-free is really great to have an option for those people that think that I can't eat anymore because there's nothing out there and there's not enough education. So please do not forget to contact Chris via email as well. She'll be able to help you, to guide you as much as she can and direct you to where you can get help via cooking books.
Yes.
And don't forget, folks, until next time, we are going to be cooking
Just for you!